Today we are discussing about methods concept, a very important one. How can we write methods and all? Here in object-oriented programming, every object represented by class. Suppose if it is a in banking application, if you are representing an account holder, you will write the class is a account. Inside, of course, variables and methods you are writing, that is later. That is. Next one, suppose if it is a hospital management system app. If you are representing a patient, then how you will define? Class patient. Then all the patient related things you will write. It's right in the same way. In every object-oriented programming, every object is represented by the class. You must write everything inside the class. And one more thing is what? The program execution is automatically starts from the main. It is the starting point of program execution. It's a method. Main method. That is. Program execution automatically starts. Here it is. Program. Main is execution point of program. Today we are discussing about the methods only. That's why I'm explaining this one. Everything today I'll copy because you need to practice as well. Okay. Right. Methods or arrays. Reason is what? Why I have started methods means what? Whenever we are explaining the arrays, to the method we need to pass the array actually. To the method we need to pass array. So suppose if I start array, then whenever we are passing to the method, you will get confused. That's the reason I have started method. Don't worry. Here we have method means what? A block of instructions. A block of instructions that performs a task. Add method is there. Add. It will add the numbers. Deposit method is there. It will deposit amount into bank account. Withdraw method is there. It will withdraw amount from your account. That is. So every method is doing some task, is performing some task. We have two types of methods. One is a static method. Second one is instance method. I'll explain. Even variables also, two types of variables, that is later. Sir, why static and instance? Instance, we can also call it as a non-static, or we can also call it as a dynamic. Any name you can use. Any name. First, let me explain what is the use of a static and dynamic. Let me explain why two things introduced. Simple example. I'm taking one example. Suppose this is one institute. First general example. Institute. Here, two areas are there. Two areas. One area is a institute reception. and second one is a classroom. Now there is a student. That student want to access these locations. Reception is a direct access. No permissions required. No permissions required is a direct access. That direct accessible area is called static. Is called static. Everyone can access. But classroom, no. Permissions required. Directly cannot access. From the static area, from the reception, take the permission and then enter. Take permission and enter. This reception is called instance. Instance. Suppose example is a Gmail application we are taking. I don't have a Gmail account, but I have a browser and internet connection. Yes, you can enter into the login page. No one can stop you. You are one user. Directly you can access. You can visit by giving that www.gmail.com. Gmail.com. This is the static area. First here what you will do? You will sign up with your details and then the same details you will use for sign in. Once you successfully sign in, then only you can access other areas called inbox, compose, trash, spam, anything. All these are called dynamic areas. Dynamic. Either you think technically or you think generally. Okay. Every place has two areas, static area and dynamic area. Static area and dynamic area. Static area we can access, but dynamic area we cannot access directly with permissions only. With permissions only. Yeah, with answers .NET I didn't share. Huh? Okay, .NET also is there. I'll share everything. Don't worry. Okay, and these are also examples all same. I'll show you one example. Then you will get clarity. Okay, na? Right. Here it is. Here it is. Now we are writing the programs. We are writing the programs. Execution starts with the main. Now every time we are writing the new class. Writing new class. Class. Okay. The class name is simple one. The class name is same. Just say. But whenever you are writing method, whenever we are writing method, you should give method name first. Method name hi is not taking anything and is not returning anything. I'll explain clearly. Next one, methods always public. We are learning static. We are learning static. Same. Everyone should write like this only. Hi to all. Just a message. Hi to all. Let me explain this one. Explain this one. Okay. Here, wait. This one is a method name. Is a method name. And here method is not taking any input. Not taking input. And this one method is not returning output. Not returning output. As we already discussed that static methods we are writing. First static, then instance. If anyone asks why again writing static and instance means, you need to explain that story. Okay. Later, exactly where we use a static and instance, you will understand. But as of now, we are learning static and instance is a one. Now, this one we are representing. This one we are representing, writing the codes. But see, the point is, program execution. Program execution starts with the main method automatically. So when you run the program, only main will print. Only main will print. When you are executing this code, only main. Look at this. Other methods will not execute. Here, we must call a method explicitly to execute the code, to execute the body, or to execute the logic. Sir, how to call? Static method must access using class name. Using class name. Here it is. What is the class name? Say. What is the method name? Hi. That's it. This is actually called calling. Any number of times you can call. Any number of times. Once method is defined, we can call any number of times. We can call any number of times. That is. Just compile and run. Look at this 2 times hi to all printing. Hi to all printing. That's it. Okay, is the one. This is the one. Hi to all. Let me show you just. Just in .NET also exactly it is the same. Just to say like that. Why this much? Just to say that I'll show you. Okay. Remaining is everything is the same. Only one example I'll show you. Here it is. This is a main. And now we are writing the class. Same. Say. Here it is a method name. Public static void hi. Just only in place of system.out.println, you need to write what? Console.writeLine. Except that everything is the same. Same when you run this code, output only main will print. Look at this. Then you keep on calling. Say hi. That is. But here it is in .NET. Only difference is what? Method name, every word you should starts with the capital letter. But in Java, only from the second word we should start with the capital letter. That's it. Okay, na? Remaining program, everything is the same. So don't worry about that. Concept never change. Whenever concept changes, that I'll explain. Okay. Now, see, sir, how many classes we can define? Any number of classes. We can define any number of classes. Any number of classes in a program. So here I'm just writing multiple classes. I'm writing class hello is a class name. Is a method name. Public static void all. Hello all. That is only the message. Hello all. Just normally I'm writing method name and class name. Next one, class clear all. Suppose public static void all. That is system.out.println. Just clear all. clear all. That is like this, any number of classes and any number of methods you can write. But whenever you want to call the method, you must access using the class name. Suppose this one I want to call. So what is the class name? Clear. What is the method name? All. All. Then it will execute. It will execute. That clear all. It is slow. Clear all. Like that. Suppose second one, hello dot all we are calling. Again, you can call clear dot all. Again, you can call clear dot all. Once it is defined, any number of times you can call. That you try. Okay. Next one. Here, in this example, the method's not taking any input. Now, methods taking input. Here, method is taking input. Input. How? Using arguments. Passing values to method arguments called parameters. Method parameters or parameters. Suppose here I'm taking class. Class name is add or find sum. Class name is a find. Method name is a sum. But if you want to find the sum, two numbers or three numbers or four numbers, you have to pass. It will take like this. AB. Then we are printing simply A plus B. Sum is equal to A plus B. In a single line I have written. But now look at this. How to call the method? Sum is a method name. Find is a class name. So find dot sum. Passing the values 10 comma 20. 10 comma 20. Two things we are doing. Like this. Sum equals to 30. Not only this one. Let me take class check. Suppose is even or not. Public static void is even. For that one number you need to pass. First let me write the logic. How to check the number is even or not? If the number is divisible with 2 equal to 0, then we are giving that yes, even number. Clearly, if you want to write n is even, else n is not even, like this. So how to call? What is the class name? Is a check. What is the method name? Is even. Check dot is even. Passing that value 13. 13 even? Huh? No, 13 is not even. So look at the second one. Look at the second one. 13 is not even. You can pass any number. Sir, suppose I am writing class. Okay, is, class name is, method name is alphabet. Alphabet means what? Character you need to specify. And you know how to check a character is alphabet or not. How to check? Ah, yes, if uppercase and lowercase both you need to specify, or lowercase. This is for uppercase. If it is in between capital A and capital Z, and if it is in between small a and small z, that is, then it's an alphabet. CH is alphabet, else not. is not an alphabet. This one. Like this, any function. See, so then how can we call? Class name is, method name is alphabet. Class name is, method name is alphabet. You need to pass. Small g I'm writing. Yes, small g is alphabet only. Small g is alphabet. See, G is alphabet. Like this. Okay. Whatever input is required, that input you are passing whenever you are defining the method. Sir, for example, class, display, or student class name. Details I am writing. Look at this: public static void details. Student number, student name, student course, student fee, mobile number, everything you can write. And simply I'm printing in a single line. System.out.println. The details are number, comma, comma, name, comma, course, comma, fee. That's it. Then whenever you are calling this method, all the values you have to specify. Specify from where? Here. Student dot details. Student number. Student name. Student course. Student fee. Like this I'm taking. When you are executing this code, look at this. All values are printing. So what exactly the method is expecting from you? The same set of values you have to pass as an input. If two numbers, two numbers. If single number, single number. If the character is a character. If multiple values of different type, the same thing you need to pass. This is the way. So any number of programs you can practice. Any number of programs. So now again, I'll write like this. Is a main, and now here class, this is check or find. I'm writing big. Three numbers A, B, C. And this logic you have to write. Logic. Next one, suppose print. Print, here it is a multiplication table. For the given number, you have to write the logic. Print multiplication table. Multiplication table. Next one is a check. Here it is a oval or not. Oval or not. For that, you should write the logic. This is the one. Next one, here it is a suppose is perfect number. Taking the number and check that number is a perfect number or not. Perfect number or not. This is the way. Okay. And this one you need to complete. You need to complete. This number of examples. Just you need to know how to write, how to define, and how to call. That's it. The next one is one more thing is what? The function is not, the method is not only taking the input and giving the output also. Class, same, find, sum, public, static, void, sum, two numbers, int a comma int b. Int a comma int b. Suppose if it is adding, consider, but not printing here. If you are printing system.out.println, sum is equal to that C printing here only, and simply you are calling how find dot sum of 10 comma 20. 10 20 will go and store into the variables called A and B, is finding their sum and displaying. Easy, easy. Okay now. Now whenever you are calling, please don't print here. It will return that sum C. Now whenever it is returning C, sir, C is which type? Integer type. So return type is not void. It should be integer. So that result you should collect into integer type variable only. Any variable name, type is important. Integer type. So here only printing system.out.println sum equal to that result. So how this code gets executed? First, whenever you are calling, 10 and 20 will come and store into this. Then when you return C, C will go and store and print here. Will go and print here like this. Okay. When you are executing this code, is a return value. What you are returning, return type should be like that. Return type. This is one. A method taking input and returning output. Output also giving. That you need to do. Okay. Next one is, suppose here it is a check even. Check even. Taking the number, but here now returning, not printing. If the number is even number, is returning yes, it is even number. Else return is not even number. Is not even number. Either this one is returning or this one is returning. Even or not even. So what is the return type? It's a string type. String. So whenever you are calling check dot even, when you pass 13, 13 will come and store into this variable n. But 13 mod 2 equals to 0, condition false. So it is returning not even number. Is nothing but string. That string you need to collect here. Same string type variable only. And is printing that result. Just even number or not even number. Anything. Not even number is giving. What you are returning is important. What you are returning is important. That's it. Okay. Sir, suppose here it is. I am writing. Sir, it is returning. See, simple way of writing. Return, sir, n mod 2 equal to 0. What is the meaning of n mod 2 equal to 0? Look at this. N mod 2 equal to 0. N value suppose 13. Mod 2 equal to 0. 13 mod 2 1. 1 equal to 0. Condition is false. Is nothing but true or false it is returning. True or false. True or false means what? Return type is a Boolean type. So you should collect the result is a Boolean. So whenever you are writing the code, suppose I am writing 13 is even number. No, result will come is a false because 13 is not even. 13 is not even. That is 13 is even, no, it's a false statement because it is returning that false. It is returning false. So whenever you are writing the methods, whenever you are writing the methods, you need to specify like this. One more last example I'll explain. Suppose biggest of three numbers A, B, C. And here what I'm writing, if A is big or B is big or C is big, you can write A is greater than B and A is greater than C. You have two options. If you are writing A is big, A is big, or numbers are, I want to just give A. Else if B is greater than C, just written B. Else written C. So just integer it is returning int. So whenever you are calling find class name, just proper names I am giving. Find big, passing 10, 30, 20. So among 330 is a big na that we are taking integer result. That result only printing. Big one is that result. So definitely B is a big. So it will return that B30. That 30 is printing. 30 is printing. That's it. So practice all these things perfectly. You should be good at all these methods. One more is there, recursion, but now I will not explain because slowly I just want to increase the complexity of programming. So once you able to write all these functions so that we can perform, we can start working with the stack operations and queue operations. Whenever we are learning stack using recursion, queue using recursion, linked list using recursion, then I'll just explain briefly about the recursion concept. Then I will recall. Okay. So tomorrow class, arrays concept. How to pass array as an input, how method returns array also important. Those things I'll explain in the tomorrow class. Okay. You can leave.